Hey guys, Sean again. Welcome to this latest video in our Facebook Mastery series concentrating on Facebook advertising. This video we're going to talk about the setup of the actual campaign for you to associate with your advert and your particular product that you wish to promote. So we start in the usual place with the main page of the Facebook Business Manager. By now you should have in here your own image, your the title of your back office manager, your ad account associated with a particular payment portal, and maybe some pages in here. We've got one page that we're associating this account with at the moment, the 50k mastermind page, but you can have umpteen pages in here depending on the number of products you're running, the number of pages you operate, etc., etc. So clearly we've started now with a position where we have pages, obviously, and we have associated into the Facebook Business Manager audiences, either based on people who have fired a pixel in your websites or people who are associated with your fan page, your business page, so they like your page, or we have an audience built up of people who are made up of your list. We have also set up what's called lookalike audiences for those three particular types of people. So now we have quite a large pool of people that we can start to target Facebook advertising to, but in a very specific manner. So clearly people who are quite warm, in other words, they've liked our fan page or they've been onto our website, we can set up advertising that's particularly relevant to people who already have some relationship with us or know us from somewhere. Whereas people who have come from a list, which is a bit more cold, then we can set up Facebook advertising in a different manner. Similarly, as we go into this, we'll be able to associate pixels where people have been through a particular marketing funnel and maybe gone to checkout but didn't buy anything. So we can see that through the Facebook pixel and we'll be able to market to those particular people in a very special way. So this just gives you a much more focused way of placing your products in front of specific audiences to increase the chances of you making sales. So that's where Facebook really is powerful. And like I say, today we're just going to talk about how to set up a campaign within Facebook before we go into ad sets and finally the setting up of the advert itself. So you're familiar with this page. We go to the usual place, the hamburger link. We're going to use Power Editor in this particular training. There is debate about which is the most powerful between Power Editor or Adverts Manager. If you're used to Adverts Manager, by all means carry on using that. There's no issue. The same end results transpire. But for this particular training, we're going to concentrate on Power Editor. Just give you a couple more things you can do to make life more efficient and easy as you go into the deeper levels of analysing the results of your adverts and doing a few more things with split testing that make life a little bit easier. If it's not available in frequently used, then just go to all tools, create and manage, and down to Power Editor. Now, once Facebook's done its thing, then you will be on this page here. If you've never set up a campaign before, then there won't be anything on this page. We are going to be talking about a specific campaign later on in the training based on targeting struggling online marketers. But for the sake of this video right now, we're just going to set up a campaign level. So you can see the campaign level is first, then the ad sets, and then you generate the advert. So this video is just about how to set up a campaign. So click Create Campaign. And we are creating a new campaign. So we're not using an existing one, we're going to create a new campaign. And we'll just call this, for the sake of training, 50k test campaign. And you'll only be given the option to auction, so leave that as it is. You'll get lots and lots of campaign objectives. We are going to focus on traffic today. It's the simplest place to start, but we will be looking at lead generation, post engagement, conversions, video views, etc. as we go into the deeper detail of Facebook advertising. But traffic is the one we want for today. We're going to create a new advert set. So we are going to specifically set up a set of adverts focused on a particular target market. So again, this could be millennials. Hopefully that's spelled correctly. Excuse my spelling. And we are going to set up a ad. So what I tend to do is just call this ad 1, because we're going to basically be setting up 3 different ads, 3 different versions of the same ad. They're slightly different text, slightly different images, but all focused onto the same link. But we're going to be focused on millennials, and we're going to be running it inside a campaign called 50K Test Campaign. Okay, so once you've done all that, you can save that to draft. And we now have the campaign in place here. Okay, so it's just giving you an overview there of what you've just selected. You do get the opportunity to change the campaign name here. You can just change out your objective again, but we'll leave it. We're happy there. We can see it's a review, and we just click review in draft items. Now, Facebook is telling me here that I've already called an ad 1 in my other campaign, the Struggling Online Marketing campaign. So that's no problem. We can change that down the line. But Facebook is just warning you that that ad already exists. So you may get that if you're moving through. So we can just cancel that. So that is how you set up a campaign. In the next video, we're going to take this same campaign, but we're going to set up some ad sets in order to prepare us for the next step, which is the adverts. I'll see you on the next video.